A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold move that has sent shockwaves through global markets, President Donald Trump has ignited a trade war by imposing significant tariffs on goods imported from some of the United States' closest allies. The recent imposition of a 25% tariff on goods from Mexico and Canada, alongside an existing tariff on Chinese imports, has raised concerns about the potential fallout for consumers and industries alike. This aggressive trade policy comes as Trump aims to protect domestic industries, but the implications are far-reaching and complex. The tariffs, which are essentially taxes levied on imported goods, are collected by the customs authority of the country imposing the levy. In the United States, the Customs and Border Protection Agency handles these tariffs at ports of entry, while in the UK, HM Revenue and Customs is responsible. The rationale behind these tariffs is often couched in terms of protecting American jobs and industries, particularly in sectors like steel and aluminum. Despite the stated intentions, the impact of these tariffs is likely to be felt by American consumers as prices for everyday goods rise. For instance, a significant portion of the U.S.'s fruit and vegetables comes from Mexico and Canada, with 80% of avocados sold in the U.S. sourced from Mexico. As tariffs take effect, consumers can expect to see higher prices in grocery stores, affecting everything from fresh produce to fuel. Moreover, the automotive industry is bracing for disruptions, as Mexico is a major exporter of car parts to the U.S. The tariffs could lead to increased costs for car manufacturers, who may pass these additional expenses on to consumers. The potential for rising prices extends to electronics as well, with China being a leading producer of computer chips and other electronic devices. As tariffs are imposed, prices for mobile phones and computers could also see an uptick, further straining American households. The situation is equally precarious for the UK, which, while not directly targeted by Trump's tariffs, will still feel the repercussions of the global trade environment. The UK's steel industry, which employs thousands, is particularly vulnerable to the tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. Industry leaders have warned that the UK could face significant job losses and economic downturns if the trade war escalates further. As countries retaliate against the US tariffs, the global trade landscape is becoming increasingly volatile. Canada has already announced its own retaliatory tariffs on American goods, while the EU is poised to impose levies on a range of US products. This tit-for-tat approach not only disrupts supply chains, but also creates uncertainty for businesses and consumers alike. The political dimension of this trade war cannot be overlooked. Trump's tariffs are not just economic tools, they are also used as leverage in broader political negotiations. The president has linked tariffs to issues like illegal immigration and drug trafficking, framing them as a means to protect American interests. However, this strategy has drawn criticism from various sectors, including manufacturing and agriculture, which fear the long-term consequences of such protectionist measures. Looking ahead, the prospect of reciprocal tariffs looms large. Trump has indicated that the U.S. will impose similar tariffs on countries that levy taxes on American goods. This could lead to a significant rise in costs for consumers and businesses alike, as the interconnected nature of global trade means that tariffs on one side can have cascading effects on the other. Economists are warning that the implications of these tariffs could be severe, potentially leading to a slowdown in economic growth and increased inflation. The uncertainty surrounding Trump's trade policies is causing anxiety among businesses, which are now forced to navigate a more challenging and unpredictable environment. As countries around the world respond to the U.S.'s aggressive stance, the global economy is bracing for what could be a prolonged period of instability. In conclusion, Trump's tariff policies are reshaping the landscape of international trade, creating ripples that extend far beyond the borders of the United States. As consumers begin to feel the effects of rising prices and industries grapple with the uncertainty of retaliatory measures, the question remains, how will this trade war ultimately impact the global economy? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear, the stakes have never been higher. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.